Welcome back. The Basement Birds.
Yeah. How do we change the layout of this thing?
Logan and Reid.
Hello.
It's different today.
Finding a way around technology again.
Riverside, I think, is designed for people who don't know what they're doing. So then when people who know what they're doing, like, try and use it, they're like, why is it saying we're live? We're not live. Whoa.
Yeah. We're just going to go grid. Sorry about that. Oh, Lord. Technology. Technology, right?
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. How we doing?
Gotta love it. Oh, pretty good. I had a good technology moment over the weekend.
Oh, you did?
I don't know if we have ever talked about my distaste for smart TVs. Okay?
Distaste.
Yeah, I think they're stupid. I want to buy a regular TV that doesn't have any streaming device built in, any computer, anything that needs to be connected to the internet. Okay?
Well, that's every single TV that you buy now.
I want a TV. I actually did find a place online to get them. It was featured in a video that I found on YouTube. But anyway, I don't like smart TVs, okay? And I had to get a new TV over the weekend, okay, which I have been dreading.
Can I just add on to that real quick, though? I don't like smart TVs because they put ads everywhere.
Yeah, and the built-in operating systems are always bad.
Open it up, there's an ad, you know.
Yeah,
and trying to watch, like, if you ever try and use the smart functionalities of the TV,
terrible.
They're just trash. You know,
terrible.
You know, you're buffering constantly.
Yeah. Oh my God. You hit a button and it takes 3 seconds to do something. I should preface that I am an Apple TV user, not the streaming service, the actual device. You know, people are forgetting that those things exist. I use one of those. I don't use the built-in stuff, you know, because I like something that actually runs like a computer, not like a potato, you know. So anyway, I wake up Sunday morning.
We use the NVIDIA Shield,
yeah,
by the way.
You're a nerd.
That was given to us.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, though. Does that have like a controller, or does it just have like a controller?
It just has a remote, like a regular TV remote.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it doesn't do Apple Play because it's an Android device, so that
that's
is
tough.
Unfortunate. It does Google. You can cast to it like a
okay.
Chromecast, but it's not.
Yeah, Chromecasting
so that
is
gets
terrible,
annoying.
though.
Chromecasting
is far inferior to AirPlay. So do you?
But we were
using
the
TV or the TV Pro?
We have the NVIDIA Shield.
Yeah, there's 2 models, I guess.
Pro.
Okay,
I think.
It looks like a little small gaming console.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a pipe bomb like the other one does that I'm looking at?
No. It's a square.
Okay. So anyway, I woke up Sunday morning, did all my getting ready stuff, went to sit down in front of the TV, see what was on, turned the TV on. It's running for about a couple minutes.
You don't watch TV while you're getting ready?
Maybe I was putting something. Well, no, I mean, like, by getting no, I don't have a view of my TV like when I'm getting ready, like getting dressed or doing something in the bathroom. So I sit down, turn the TV on. It runs for a couple minutes, which is great, and then it goes black. I'm like, that's kind of odd. What happened here? Try to turn the TV back on. It turns back on, flashes the logo for a split second, goes black again. I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. What's going on with the TV?
Oh no.
Oh no, I already don't like TVs. I don't want to think about getting another one. So for context, it's a TCL. So I try some troubleshooting things, take my Apple TV, bring it over to this screen, plug it into this to make sure that it's not the Apple TV or the cable or something like that. You know, try to plug another device into the TV. Thing isn't turning on. I'm like, this is great. It's just like flashing the TCL logo and then going black. I'm like, all right, this is fun. You know, great. Just how I wanted to start my Sunday. You know, so I call the wonderful TCL support line, which does not put you through a person, but it puts you to a bot that walks you through troubleshooting steps. And it pretty much will tell you what to do, and it will go, did that work? And I just said no about 5 times. And then I finally tried the classic, like, connect me to a person, hit 0, you know, whatever I could do to get to a real person. And I was too far down on the chain that it refused to connect me to a person. Because it said, I'm sorry, we have tried all the troubleshooting steps. You need to reach out to a local repair technician to get your TV serviced. I'm like, well, I'm definitely not doing that because this TV was like $200. Lord knows how much it's going to cost to, you know, to fix.
To fix
you know?
it, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's another example of technology that's set up for the everyday human and not someone who knows anything about technology. It's like, oh, did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
Yeah.
Yes, it won't turn back on is the problem. Yes.
You know what? I learned Sunday that TV had a button on it. I thought it had no buttons. There was a power button underneath it the whole time. Never knew that was there. You know,
well,
I just figured that those smart TVs don't have buttons. This one also has a button in the same spot as like underneath. So anyway,
most of them have a button.
Yeah, they have to have a button. I just never needed the button until I had to factory reset the TV, which is an insane thing to say. That shouldn't be a sentence that people say. You know, like we shouldn't be factory resetting TVs. They aren't computers. They're a screen. You know, you don't factory reset a monitor. I guess you could, but like you aren't resetting a ton.
Right.
So anyway,
right.
I accepted my fate that my TV was dead. It had died, you know.
Right.
A good death. It had a good life and a good death, I guess, showing me content on its mediocre panel for the last 4 years because I did buy it when I moved out to Pennsylvania. So I realized that I needed a new TV because the hockey team that I watched was playing that night and I had to watch that game. So I drove my merry way over to Best Buy. But first, did research online.
Wait, so you only had that TV for 4 years?
Yeah, about 4 years. Yeah. I'll get back to that.
Well,
I'll get back to that. Okay, planned obsolescence.
Get the cheapest one on the shelf.
Yeah, pretty much was the cheapest one. I'm like, I'm going to get the cheapest 43-inch TV that Best Buy has. I'm going to walk out with it. It was like $220. Okay, so I did some research online. I'm like, I could probably go up in size. So I went from 43 to 50 inches. So I typed into Google, best 50-inch TV. Read a couple of reviews. They all come down to this one model, another TCL from Best Buy, but it's a QLED and mini LED. I don't fully understand what that means, but it's like not as good as OLED, but better than a regular LCD panel.
Yeah.
Very bright. So I'm like, all right, this looks like a good TV, So I walk over to Best Buy, or drive over to Best Buy. I can't walk there. I walk in. I know exactly what I want. I have a screenshot of it on my phone, okay? I know what I want. So I go up to this person, and I go, hi, I'm looking for this TV. And it's the greeter that is at the front of Best Buy, because Best Buy has greeters, which some people
Well, they have the security person.
Yeah, security. This woman wasn't doing anything to secure anything, okay? She was greeting you and asking you what you needed, which I hate going into Best Buy, okay? I know what I'm looking for. Just point me in the right direction. So she goes, oh, one of my
But again,
TV
most
people
don't, dude. That's what we got to remember here.
Yeah, that's true.
You know more than the smarter than the average bear here.
Okay, so I walk in. And I show her this TV, and she goes, oh, one of my TV guys are busy, but they'll be with you shortly. I go, what, is there a run on TVs in Best Buy on this Sunday morning? It's 11 o'clock on a Sunday morning.
But it's Memorial Day weekend,
TVs?
Too. Memorial Day weekend, good day, good lot of sales.
And a lot of them could be breaking. So I walk over to the TV department, and as I'm walking into the TV section, which, mind you, is right by the door, I see what I am 99.9% certain to be the TV that I want to buy. But I don't want to make this woman look bad by grabbing the TV right away and walking over to the checkout, right in front of her when I need to wait for one of the TV guys. So I walk around, look at the other nice large TVs, look at the OLEDs, all the really nice panels. And eventually this guy comes over. I show him the screenshot. He shows me the display unit. He's like, this one's a 70-inch one. What size were you looking for? I'm like, 50. He's like, all right, let's see. So we, looks it up on his phone, sees that they're in stock. He's like, let me see if we have them here or if it's in the warehouse. I'm like, well, the app says it's, here, so hopefully it's here. I don't know where this warehouse is, but it's definitely not by the store, Yeah. So I'm like, all right, So eventually we find him, walks right over to the stack that I walked by and found the TV, found the one that I wanted. And I will say, props to that guy. I don't know if you're like me, but when you pull something off a shelf, like something nice that you want to get, I take the front one off and I take the one behind it.
No.
Did you do that too? Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no, you can't be taking the one that everyone uses. Everyone picks up and moves around and looks at. No, you take the front one off and you take the one behind it. He did that too. He gave me the back TV, which was nice. So I'm like, all right, great. Got the TV. Go to checkout. First line he opens with is, are we getting a sound bar today? And I'm like, nope, I just want the TV. I'm like, old one broke. Don't need the sound bar. Trying to upsell me on everything. So I get the TV. Granted, this is a 50-inch TV. The box is probably my wingspan, honestly. I actually have the box over there. I'm not going to pull it in a frame because you won't be able to see it. You also can't see my wingspan. But it's about my wingspan. And he goes, do you need a cart to get it out to the car? He goes, do you need a cart to get it out to the car? I'm like, no, there's handles on it. I'll just carry it out. It's a TV. I'm not moving bricks or anything like that. So I get my TV, get in my car, bring it home, and then I had to go through the agonizing setup of setting up a smart TV, which just reminded me how much I hate them. It's a Google TV, and there's an option for a Google TV setting and a I don't know what they call it, but like basic setup or something like that. And for some reason, the basic setup still has you connect to the internet, and I don't really know why. Like
Because
that,
it
like,
wants to show you ads. That's why.
it does. It wants to show me ads. And then it's like, do you want to enable this? It will give you AI recommendations for content. I'm like, no. And it's like, can we share your location? I'm like, how's the TV pulling its location? Why does the TV need to know where it is? I'm like, no. I'm like,
For the clock and all this.
just
so it can
get
track
me,
you.
Just get me to the input settings, and let it connect. But I will say, and headache aside of this whole process, this TV is significantly nicer than my older one. It's a nice step up in size. It's a lot brighter. It has really nice colors. So it is very nice. Just wish that I didn't need to get a new one, because I didn't really want to buy a new TV. But I'm kind of glad, because this one is very nice.
Well, yeah. I mean, that is about just about every Best Buy experience. I tend to not go to Best Buy.
Yeah.
Because I just don't want to deal with it, and anything that I can get at Best Buy, I can get
Anywhere else
on Amazon, and unless I need something like day of, like you're talking about, I need a TV right now.
I wanted a day of, that was very much a want, not a need, but there's something else that I thought of with this. What was it? Oh, Best Buy did upsell me on the extended warranty for 5 years, but it was only like $60. And like, if something happens to it, I'm not SOL like this last one. When this TV broke 4.5 years into it, so hopefully this one doesn't break at all. But if it does, I'm covered, which is nice. I'm normally not an extended warranty guy, but this time I was. I made an exception.
Get the Geek Squad out.
Get the Geek Squad, yeah. They can come up in their little black van.
Here's a question: can you disconnect it from the internet now that it's all set up?
I think I can. I think I can turn Wi-Fi off. Yeah, I did that with my old one. Okay, here's the thing, though.
My other thing. Hold on. The other thing that I hate about smart TVs is you're talking about the setup. I hate every time I turn it on, it shows, like it pops up with a menu, and I could see the input that I have with my NVIDIA Shield in the background, but then it pops up with all of the applications on the bottom of the bottom half of the screen, in a row of boxes, and so you have to wait 30 seconds for them to disappear, and there's no way to make it not do that. Like this Samsung down here, it opens you on a website.
Oh, right? Yeah, no, I don't.
Or on a screen, but you can set I want it to always open to, to this input, and I don't need to see the menu.
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
I don't like that extra step.
Mine doesn't do that, luckily. No. So the thing is, I've thought about, sure, I could definitely just disconnect it from the internet. Did that with my old TV. It somehow still manages to install software updates. I don't know how. The old TV was super annoying because it was not connected to the internet. It would still somehow run some updates that it had to do or something. And then it would do this thing where it would turn off the doze mode on the TV. So I have the speakers and the Apple TV all connected, and they all turn on with one button, and it would turn that off. So I'd have to dig into the settings, turn off the settings, and do that every time. I'm like, this is really annoying, Yeah, I just don't like smart TVs.
I also think, though, TVs in the last 10 years have come significantly along in development. For example, the TV we have upstairs was probably at the time of purchase a $1,700 TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, granted, that was 10 years ago. At least it was bought, probably even longer.
Yeah.
And it gets used a lot, all day, every day, right?
Yeah.
But the TV we have downstairs here is still Samsung, but it was $400 maybe for a 75-inch.
Yeah. TVs have gotten good, and they've gotten
cheap. The picture looks better than the picture that's upstairs. Granted, it's 10 years old, but still, I mean, for less than a third of the price, and this picture looks better. Granted, it's again standard LED, not OLED or anything.
Yeah.
But it looks good,
Yeah, I was surprised how like this TV was retailing for like $330. I was like $420 out the door with tax and warranty, and it's a really nice TV. I'm like, wow, this thing is solid, Like I remember like I don't know, TVs like a while ago were like bad for a lot of money, or like you'd have to pay like, over $1,000 to get over like 65 inches,
Yeah,
which is crazy.
And now it's just everything's getting better. But I mean, you can still look at some of the ones like the OLEDs and stuff with true black that are really, really nice, that are north of 2Gs.
Yeah.
But and also remember 3D TVs? That was like a thing for like a year. And it just never really.
I remember Sony made one exclusively for the PlayStation 3.
No, I didn't remember that. I wasn't a PS3 guy though.
I wasn't either. I just remember seeing this online.
That's so random.
The official PlayStation 3D TV, it came with like the glasses and everything like that. Yeah. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah. Thank God 3D died.
Well, 3D movies kind of died too,
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything about it died. Yeah. Yeah, like
it
even
just
like
never really took off.
Like Nintendo, hopped on it with the 3DS.
3DS was cool.
Yeah,
it was always a little. It was always just a little janky.
It was all just a little bit off. I had one and I kept it on a very low, very low 3D level or off completely because it also helped with battery.
Oh, you
life,
had a 3DS? That's kind of cool.
I did have a 3DS. Yeah. Don't have it anymore. That thing got sent to Best Buy or something. Which oh well.
They tried to put it on the network and sell ads, but it just never didn't work out.
Yeah, but that was my technology adventure, from the weekend. But got the new TV. It works well. Hopefully, knock on wood, it stays running. But now, oh God, here's another thing I've talked about. Not only now do I have the old TV in my apartment, which isn't that large, that now needs to go somewhere, which I do know where to take it. I have to take it to like some place in town to recycle it electronically. But now I have this box I need to stick around until the return window's closed in case something happens to this one, So I need to find a place to put a box for a 50-inch TV, which is great. I just can't throw it in my basement because I don't have one.
Yeah.
But
you don't need the box. Even with the extended warranty, though, you don't need the box. They'll just replace it.
I'm saving the box just for the return window. Best Buy only has a 14-day return period, so once I'm past those 14 days, the box is going. Just want to get through that. So I need to deal with this for, about 10 more days. Nope, just kidding, 12. And then we'll be good to go.
Yeah, when we had the Blackstone, I kept the box for a solid week, and I was like, this thing isn't going anywhere.
Yeah,
this is staying right here.
That was such a big, that was such a funny adjustment for me when I moved into my first apartment compared to college. Like I was getting like furniture and stuff like that, and like when I was in college and I would get stuff, I would keep the box because it would need to come home with me, and it was just easier to rebox it up, and put it in my car in a box. And now like I was getting all this stuff, I'm like, man, do I really need to keep the box for all this stuff? I'm like, probably not. If it breaks, I'm either just going to get a new one or like I'm not going to be shipping this anywhere. I'm not going to be shipping it back. So I just got rid of all the boxes. It was a very odd feeling at first to just throw away a box of something, especially like a TV, which was like higher value. I'm like, all right, guess I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm for certain things like my camera and like my computer. I'm like a save the box forever guy. Like it goes on the shelf as almost like a display piece, It like people are like, but then I get to a certain point where I'm like, do I really need this box, Or like for my Phantom 3 drone that I got like 12 years ago, do I still need this box? Like it's not going anywhere, and if I sell it, it's just I'm not going to give them the box. That's weird.
Yeah. And then you convince yourself that you still need the manual for some reason because you're definitely going to check that,
Yeah, and it's like, or it's like, hello, everything is online now.
Yeah,
what do you
exactly.
need? What do you need the manual for?
Yeah, you don't. But
you don't. All right. Well, that was good. Hopefully, I don't have to buy. I don't want to buy a TV anytime soon.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah, that was. That was not my favorite.
On that note, let's go to odd news here. I think you went first last week, so I'm going to go first this week.
Yeah, you can start. I've done a lot of talking.
We had another world record was broken this week. This time not by David Rush, but by a British man who becomes the world's oldest wing walker. The world's oldest wing walker at 98 years old. So this was a 98-year-old British World War II veteran who officially became the world's oldest wing walker when he stood atop a flying plane in England. Harry Heisman, top-tier name, 5 stars on that.
Great name.
Spent more than 9 minutes atop the plane at a height of over 1,000 feet last Saturday at Duxford Airfield in Cambridge. Have you ever seen wing walkers? Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, it is very wild.
They're They're like up there on the wing. This guy's in like a little seat, kind of lean. It's more of a lean-to where he's kind of leaning against it.
But correct me if I'm wrong. He's strapped in, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's strapped in. He's not going anywhere. So he is quoted in saying, "I have dreamed of doing this since I was a young child, and finally got the chance to live out that dream at 98 years old, and to be a Guinness World Record title holder is beyond anything I could have imagined." This is what Heisman told the Guinness Book of World Records.
Wait, this was his first time doing this?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I mean, first time. That's what it says right here. I mean, the non-agetarian. I don't know if that's a real word. Agenarian. Non-agenarian said he spent 11 months working with a physical trainer to get his body and mind ready for the attempt. I feel like that would be another mental block, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, for a lot of things in my life, like golf, golf to me is entirely a mental sport because I know I can swing the club. I know I have the capability to do what I need to do. I've done it before, but it's just all in my head. And so the fact that he spent 11 months getting his body ready, getting his mind ready is absolutely incredible. He did this, though, to raise money for the Lennox Children's Cancer Fund and served this as a tribute to his wife and son, who both died after battles with cancer. So he's really taken up a great cause here.
Yeah.
I still will never be doing that. I'm too much of a chicken, and I'm afraid of heights.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Chickens don't fly anyway. So
you're afraid of heights?
I don't like flying. Yeah, no.
Wow, interesting. The more you know. Well, mine. Don't worry, my record keeps us on the ground. There's something auto playing on this window, and I don't know what it is. This is David Rush. He's back. This is the record for most T-shirts put on in 1 minute. David Rush, of course, serial world record breaker, also has previous T-shirt records. Most T-shirts put on in 30 seconds, and the fastest time to put on 10 T-shirts. But this was a minute by an individual. But Rush said that it has its own unique challenges. It's how quickly the mechanics of this break down. This guy talks about this like he's an Olympian, which is hilarious.
Who, David Rush?
Yeah, this is a great line. Once you get past the 10th shirt, you are not just fighting the clock anymore, because you are fighting the fabric. Each layer compresses, and your arms lose range of motion. You're essentially wrestling a straitjacket.
David
he had to don 25 T-shirts to break the record. He ended up putting on 35, but 3 of them were disqualified because they were most likely because those specific hems did not fully clear the waistline under the pressure of the massive stack.
Wait, I want to see a photo of him with all the shirts on.
So his official title was 32.
He's just in his closet doing this?
I can't really hear the video, so I don't really know where he did this. I think he
did it in a gym. He was in a gym.
Is that a racquetball court that he's in?
I don't know. Yeah.
Why is James Corden showing up on this?
That's so random.
This is a hilarious video to click through with no sound because I have no idea what's happening. It looks like he's in a cage. Can we talk about how he has knee pads on? Did you catch that? What's the what do you think like the size of the t-shirts? Like how do you progress through the sizes of the t-shirts, you know?
It's
If you're doing
a
35 of
quadruple
them,
XL. Dude.
like if you're starting at a large, you know, are you going up to like a 6X, you know? And like how many larges are you putting over each other, you know?
I wonder what the largest t-shirt ever sold is.
That's the thing, like some larges are cut differently than others, you know?
11 XL?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Are you
That's
kidding
crazy.
me? This is kingsize.com.
Wait, I just found
titled.
a 13.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my word. This is a crew neck.
Wow.
Crew neck sweatshirts. There's no items. Oh no. They're out.
$32 for, oh my gosh.
Dude, we should probably
$32
buy
for a
one.
10XL.
Oh my gosh.
What?
You want to go half?
Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is $13. Wait a second. This
yeah,
is
it's even
saving
cheaper.
$32. Oh, my gosh. This is only a 10XL, though. I didn't know
Largest
they made
t-shirt.
shirts that big.
I didn't either.
Dang.
Max is out at a 14 XL.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh. Wow.
Wow, I want to buy.
That is a...
What page were you on? Are you on Big Dude Clothing?
This is on kingsize.com. Not to be confused with funsize.com.
I'm on Big Dude Clothing, and this goes up to, that's an 8XL. We need more XLs.
We need all of the X's.
Give me
and
all the
L's.
XLs. 8XL. That's not big enough.
I just didn't know that they made... I mean, obviously they make baby clothes, so like they make small clothes, but I didn't know how big... I guess they have to have clothes for everybody, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is a great... I found this Reddit thread. This person just says, I need the largest possible shirt. Their band's doing a merch shoot to support an album, and as a gimmick, he wants the largest possible t-shirt, literally a 20XL if that exists. Can someone help me find it? Top comment says, sounds like a fun idea, and after you're finished with it, your mom can wear it. Remarkable.
Okay. On that note...
Wait, I just found Big and Tall Mart. Is that what you run?
No, I was on kingsize.com for the
Okay.
third time, not
I
sponsored.
keep forgetting. Sorry. All right, I think we need to track down a massive T-shirt. Here we go. Bang. 14XL, $42.
Oh, you can get a Chicago Blackhawks shirt. What size is this? Oh, this only goes up to a 5XL.
Oh, that's not big enough.
No, I need a...
14XL. Size chart. Oh my gosh. The chest measurement is 94 inches?
Ooh. Dang. I actually...
That's almost 8 feet.
Here's... I
we
actually
buy
last
this thing?
weekend went and got... went and got measured for the tux for the wedding.
Yeah. Did they say
and
that
the
you were
guy
a
was-
14XL?
No, but I'm actually a large. Can you believe that?
Wow. Even with your
Because
height?
of my neck. It's based on the neck because they can make them long.
Oh, okay.
But it's based on the neck. But this guy was like, yeah, the hardest people to measure are bodybuilders, which I never really thought about because I was like,
sure.
I have hard time, shopping at Kohl's and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's like, oh, you probably can't buy just like off the shelf stuff, but you're actually not that hard to fit. But like the bodybuilders have such big upper bodies and then such
Yeah.
tiny waists.
Yeah, they have that
they're in
triangular
a kid
look.
size 4 waist, and
Yeah.
maybe a 6XL upstairs, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
Yeah. I didn't think about that. Yeah, if you have broader shoulders and stuff, that can cause some issues. Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
I don't know. That's
Maybe
crazy.
we need to buy the 14XL shirt.
How much is it?
$42.
Oh my gosh! Why is it so expensive?
I thought it was going to
We
be
can
a
do
lot more, honestly.
We can do the 10XL for $12.
Yeah, but that's not the 14, dude. Come on, man. How much is shipping? $6.50? We can be out the door at less than $50.
Dude, I'm trying to pay for a wedding here. My God,
I'm trying to,
you do what
I'm
you
trying
need
to
to do.
pay for this massive shirt. Oh, this isn't good. I went to the shopping cart and it uses shop, and now I'm going to get emails from them about offers from them. Oh gosh, that's not good.
Oh, here's a 15. 15. Oh, you said 16 though.
No, I said 14. You found a 16?
Oh, here's a 15 on eBay. $26.
Wow. Oh, wow. eBay?
Oh, the 20. Yeah, 26. Oh, this isn't. This is not in English. This is in. This is in some European language here. Wait, why isn't it? Doesn't it auto translate? Translate. Translate to English. Okay. Colors, sizes.
I love that I can
15
see
XL.
the reflection in your glasses.
Dude, $41 for the black. 35 camo. You can get a camo.
Then you'll blend in. It's like an invisibility cloak.
Do you see me? So they're actually just sending me John Cena.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. All right. Well,
Oh my word.
that's yeah. We're gonna pass on that, I think. For Logie.
Yeah, I think so.
But if you're interested in oversized clothing and purchasing said clothing, you can visit our social media channels.
Yeah, this will make a great clip on that too.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. With my sunglasses on.
There you go.
Yeah, our social media channels are
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I think I got them
yes, and YouTube. You said
all.
YouTube.
Dang, look at me. I did say YouTube. Yeah, I got there.
Yeah. All right. Well, another great show. Episode well over 100 now. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.